Welcome back to the Money Mike Show. Today, I want to talk to you about Donald Trump. Now, this video is not about how racist and bigoted Donald Trump is because that's neither here nor there. This video is about Donald Trump's fortune. Now, in the summer of 2015, Donald Trump announced his candidacy for the United States presidency. In doing so, he filed a financial disclosure with the Federal Election Commission. In this report, he reported his net worth to be over $10 billion. Now, Bloomberg has reported Donald Trump's net worth to be around $4.9 billion. Fortune has reported Donald Trump's net worth to be about $3.7 billion. Forbes has reported Donald Trump's net worth to be around $2.5 billion. So why is there such a discrepancy between what Donald Trump says he's worth and what everybody else thinks Donald Trump is worth? To understand the answer to that question, you have to understand the power of assets. You may ask yourself, what is an asset? In short, an asset is anything that can make you money. It could be a business, it could be a royalty from a book or movie, or it could be even a rental property. Now, let's play a little game. Is a house an asset? You're right. It depends. Your primary residence, if it doesn't make you any money, is not an asset. A rental property or a vacation home that's used as a bed and breakfast can be considered an asset. Not understanding this is why so many people got in trouble in 2008 and 2009 and lost their homes, making investments into their mortgage thinking that their house was an asset. In his 2015 financial disclosure, Donald Trump reported less than $250 million in liquid assets. So the majority of his net worth is held in assets. All of Donald Trump's assets in Trump Enterprises are privately held. They don't trade on the stock exchange, and they don't have a ready market evaluation attached to them. Because of this, it's very difficult for journalists to put an evaluation to Donald Trump's properties. The basic methodology would be to try to figure out how much Donald Trump's business produced and using comparable assets to put a reasonable price to his properties. Donald Trump's properties really haven't changed that much. So why is there a $1 billion gap between each journal's evaluation? It all comes down to how they appraise each individual property. Now, anybody who's ever tried to sell anything knows that that asset is only worth what a buyer is willing to pay for it. To give you an example, if you're trying to sell a house for $100,000, but the market value and appraised price is only $80,000, that house is only worth $80,000 if a buyer is willing to pay that. But if a buyer is willing to pay $100,000, $150,000, $200,000, then that's what that asset is worth. Now, Donald Trump has been known to grossly overstate the estimates of his properties, but he has every such right. In 2005, a New York Times reporter, Tim O'Brien, wrote a book on Donald Trump called Trump Nation. In this book, he estimated Donald Trump's net worth to be $150 million to $250 million. Needless to say, Donald Trump was not happy and sued O'Brien in 2007. In a disposition, when Donald Trump was asked how he calculates his net worth, he claimed that it goes up and down with markets and with attitudes and with feelings, even my own feelings. So what did Donald Trump mean when he said that his net worth changes with his feelings? Well, that makes perfect sense if you understand assets and how markets work. Think about the stock market. Prices change every single day. Not only do these journals inaccurately account for his real estate portfolio, they also don't factor in his real estate cash flow, or his book deals, or his licensing and brand deals, or his network deals with NBC, or his casinos and hotels. How do you calculate the value of his brand or licensing deals? Trump claims that his brand is worth billions of dollars, and also attests that he's negotiating licensing deals all over the world. One of the beauties behind Donald Trump's fortune is that he's been able to finance a lot of his notable properties. To date, Donald Trump has about $350 million in mortgage debt, which is good debt because they're financing assets. The biggest takeaway I hope you get from this video is understanding how powerful assets can be in helping you reach a financially free future. Don't worry about whether Donald Trump is worth $2 billion, or $10 billion. Think about how many assets you can acquire over the next 6 months, over the next year. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like this video, share it with a friend, and subscribe to the Money Mike Show for more helpful personal finance videos. I'm Money Mike, helping you reach a financially free future.